Hey everyone, have you ever wanted to be able to use a tool where you could share your phone and people on the computer would be able to see it for tutoring? Or maybe you wanted to show a parent how to use a specific app, or you wanted to be able to write easily on your screen without having to use a mouse. Well, today I'm going to be sharing a super simple solution to all of those problems. So come join me and keep watching. So I'm going to show you exactly how cool this tool is right now. My name is Joanne Kaminski, and I am the founder of the Ultimate Support Group for Online Tutors and the Insider Secrets Club for people who want to dive deeper and be able to get more information about starting and growing their online tutoring business. And we just welcomed in an amazing 14 new people into our community for the Insiders. So for each of you that's new to our group, woo woo, welcome. You all get a big, huge boom cha. You guys ready? Here's what our boom cha is. Our boom cha is where we take our fizz and then we wiggle our fingers back. So we do 1, 2, 3. We punch the screen and we wiggle our fingers back. That is our boom cha when we are in person and live on our live calls. And then we've got another kind of boom cha here in social media that you guys can all take a part in as well. It's the fist emoji and the fireworks, and that is our boom cha signal. So if you see those boom chas going around, now you know exactly what they are. So I'm going to show you this brand new tool. It is called a Power, and what you're able to do with this tool, a Power Mirror, is you're able to share your screen and on your phone. You're also able to turn your phone into a whiteboard. So I'm going to show you both. Like, let's pretend that I'm a parent. I'm a tutor who wants to show a parent how to use Raz Kits. I would do this. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. And I already have set it up so that it's working on my phone and on my computer. But what I would do is I would find my app, Kids A to Z, click on it. And I would say, okay, so the very first thing that you are going to do is you are going to type in JB Kaminski 123. Now they need to do this initially because it is not already there for them. And once they do it once, this is going to pop on up for them so that they can do it. So then they click on that, and there they now find their child. So all they need to do is click on, let's say this is for Elise. They click on Elise, they click on the bunny rabbit and hit go. And now they can go and work inside of the reading room or head sprout or vocabulary. So then I show them how to specifically work on the vocabulary. And then they can go into the reading room. And now they can go to leveled books, and they can choose a book that's going to be right at their child's level. And they have a wonderful opportunity of being able to access these any time they want to, anywhere they are. So let's say they're in a restaurant and they're just waiting. Their child is getting antsy. They can pull this on up, and now they're working on something that is really beneficial for the child, engaging for the child, and giving them practice at the same time. And so they can now read this book with their kid. And this is one of the benefits and one of the things that my students get as being a member and doing one-on-one tutoring with me. So this could also be a really great way to kind of say, hey, here's how I'm different. You're going to get access to books that are right at your child's reading level. So that's really cool that you can do that. But another cool thing that you guys can do with this amazing tool, besides sharing, is you can turn this into a whiteboard. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to come back to my, my app, and I'm just now going to switch my app to not be now. I can now turn my phone into an actual whiteboard that I can write on with my fingers. So let's say I'm doing 42 plus 36. I can now add that on up, and there we go. So I can show them how to do simple things on here without having to use the mouse. It just makes it a little bit easier. Now, let's say that I had like a simple stylus, then I could use the back of my stylus to be able to write on my phone. So here I have a stylus, and now I can actually write on here without having any fancy device. I'm doing this, right? Like this is just my phone. And now I can easily show them how to go about this problem. And yeah, does it look the best? No, but this is like a really great simple solution, and it's a free solution. This does not cost anything to be able to utilize this right out of the box. The cool thing is, over time, you may decide, look, there are things that I want to invest in my business and I want to add to my business, but in the beginning, there's some free tools that you can utilize that will get the job done for what it is that you want to be able to do. Now, let's say that your student is just getting started off and they don't have access to, certain different ways to be able to write on the screen or that kind of stuff. You can turn this into a whiteboard, or you can log them on into an account that you're using, or share the screen just like I'm sharing with you right now. They'll be able to write on their device, and then you'll be able to see exactly what they're doing. So let's say that you have one of like the Wacom tablets or something like that, then you could pull that out and use that, and your student could use this. Or vice versa, your student would be able to write with the cursor. You would have a way to be able to write more effectively with this. So I've got this problem right here, and I can actually come on in, and I'm going to be able to write on this screen. So I have different resources and tools on the very side that allow me to choose something to write with. I can choose it. I can even choose my color. So if I wanted to, let's say I choose blue, I can choose blue, and now I can write on my screen. So I can actually put inside of here, I can say, okay, I want to do the 1 times 4 first. I could choose also how big and how small my writing is. So this is the smallest writing that I can possibly do on here, but I can add right on in here. I can add that I want to do the multiplication first. I put in parentheses when I do PEMDAS so the kids can see, okay, here's what I'm going to do first, and then I can do the next thing second. So we're going to do the 1 times 4 first, then we're going to add 2. So we've got 4 plus 2 equals 6. If I wanted to rewrite that over, if I had something more complicated, I could do that. And then I can submit it on my screen, and I can just write. So I'm just going to go back for a second here. Erase. You can erase everything that's on your screen or not have to keep it on there. So now, because I only have addition and subtraction, I'm going to go just left to right for the whole entire thing. So 4, take away 1. As most of you know, when we have 2 negatives, we're going to add. So we have 5 plus -5 is going to equal 0. But I might want to show that to my students, right? I might want to actually write on here and be able to show that to them when I do it. So 4, I might rewrite that, plus 1 minus 5. Rewriting it can help them understand, okay, so now that I'm dealing with all these negatives, all the positives, here's what I do with them, and now I do my problem left to right. And so again, this is just a really great tool to be able to utilize, because you can flip it. You can either use it as your phone being mirrored onto your computer, or your computer being mirrored onto your phone. Really cool device to be able to show people exactly what to do. So I'm curious, what do you think about this device? Do you like it? Do you think this is neat? Do you think you could utilize or see using it inside of your online tutoring business? Do you like videos like this where I share different resources and tools that are available? If so, hit that like button. Hit subscribe. It means a lot to me to be able to continue to bring this kind of information to you. But without doing those 2 actions, I don't know that this is great content for you. And so I need your feedback. So thank you so much for those of you that give me the feedback. Let me know. Also, let me know what you want to learn next. Is there a question that you have, or a tool that you would like me to take a look at? Mention it in the comments below, and who knows, you may just be the next video that I create. Join me on Thursday as Sam DiMercurio, who is our technology specialist on our team, gets invited to share about what it is that he does and how he's able to help online tutors. You're going to get to learn about his story, how he got interested in being able to help online tutors with technology, with his wife, who is a online tutor, and you will be able to ask any questions that you have about technology as well that maybe go a little bit deeper. And if you like this particular video, you definitely are going to like where I share more in depth how I utilize Kids A to Z with my students. So click on that video and watch to see how I use that amazing resource and that tool with my students.